So, Bethany, you were saying about having a an adult, uh, or at least some contemporaries in your corner who are very firmly entrenched in their faith, so that they can help you deal with all that judgment.
Absolutely. And those are people who are going to be there with you and for you and to walk along this path with you, even if there is judgment. And I understand, honestly, that sometimes we feel like we don't have people in our lives like that. And if that's how you feel, know that there is a safe place you can go to where you will get support and help that isn't judgmental and where they'll be able to walk with you through how to tell your church and how to tell your family and your parents. And that place is called a Pregnancy Resource Center. And there are hundreds and thousands of these across the nation. Pretty much every community has one. You can just Google Pregnancy Resource Center and the name of your town, and you'll find a place where you can go to get a free pregnancy test, usually a free ultrasound. They have parenting classes, things like maternity clothes, diapers, and really they have people there who are safe people to talk to and will help you to find out what to do and how to tell your family and how to tell people who you feel like there may be judgment from. And the really awesome thing about the Pregnancy Center is that they are there to help you no matter what. They're not going to force you into something that's going to be bad for you in the long run. So make sure you don't.
Professionals, right? They're the people. That's what they do day in and day out. Is they deal with women who are frightened and who have difficult family situations, and they know how to guide you.
Absolutely. But there is one thing to keep in mind, that do not go to places that do abortions, because places like Planned Parenthood and other places that do abortions will, because of the fact that they're earning money off of that, not only will they charge you for their services like pregnancy tests and other services usually, but they have an incentive to have you get an abortion. And you want to have someone who's going to be able to support you and help you with, and honestly, abortion's not the best option. It's never the best thing to help your child or to help you. And so you need someone that's going to be safe to help you and not going to be forcing you to get an abortion.
That might be another conversation for us to have in a separate video, which is, the long-term effects of an abortion, because it goes beyond the ethics and morals of it. I mean, there's some real consequences there.
Absolutely.
So if it's a difficult topic, abortion, and how can a teen have the courage to put his or her views out there about pro-life?
Well, first of all, I want to say it is really courageous. It is really courageous to stand up when you feel like you may be one of the only people at your school who's pro-life. Help them. But the beautiful thing is that God gives us that courage. And he went through horrible suffering for us. And that helps us to think of his great love, how he's loved us so much. It gives us that hope and that courage to go out and to do the hard things, honestly, because he's done the crazy hard thing for us. And, we see stories in the Bible, people like Esther, who stood up for what was right against the face of even being killed for what she believed. And all of her people, all the Jewish people, were saved because of this. And so we have that opportunity today, and it might be something as simple as saying, hey, I'm going to start a Students for Life group at my school. And that's an awesome way to actually be a voice. And we will help you and support you in that, be there to be your friends, because we know it's hard, and help you to actually start a club. And the reason it's so important is that there's high school students at your school who are probably in unplanned pregnancies and not knowing what to do. And just last year in Farmington, New Mexico, there was a girl that came to the end of the Students for Life group meeting at her high school. And she said, she asked one of the leaders, hey, what's your club about? And the president of the club, or the vice president at the time, said, hey, it's just wanted to help people in unplanned pregnancies to realize, like, hey, you have other options. You can have your child. So we don't think abortion is, the best option. And the girl said, well, actually, I'm pregnant and I'm thinking about getting an abortion. And so our vice president said, well, hey, let's meet up. Let's talk. Like, what's going on? She took her to the local pregnancy resource center where she got a free ultrasound. And when she saw her baby on ultrasound, that's when she fell in love with her little girl. And so she had, it wasn't easy being pregnant, yes, and being a senior in high school that fall. She, had some discrimination, but the Students for Life Club helped her to get an elevator key so that she wouldn't have to walk the stairs, and she was 8 months pregnant. And then, in October, November, she gave birth to a cute little baby girl, and is so happy to be a mom. And that's, if you save a life, that is huge. It's a huge impact that you can make. And that gives us the courage to go out there, to do the hard things, to be a voice, even when it is really difficult.